Hello everybody. Today we're going to do a tuna nicoise. Okay, and don't be intimidated by the name. It's just a fancy name for tuna salad. That's basically it. Nicoise means of Nice, Nice in France. So in other words, this dish originated in France. Well, at least that's where they named it. Who knows where it originated, but you know, they named it there and the name stuck. So basically what this was originally, way back in the day, was poor man's food. It was considered to be a poor man's food. There was no tuna back then. They didn't use tuna. What they used was anchovies. And whatever else they had to make a salad out of. You know, whether it was chopped greens or tomatoes, whatever they had on hand, that's what it was. So nicoise means of Nice. So tuna nicoise means just that, tuna of Nice. Okay, so you know, back in the day, you could use fresh tuna or you could use canned tuna. This item here has gone through a lot of changes. It's gone through a lot of stuff. Like I say, back in the beginning, it was anchovies and whatever else you had. Today, it's potatoes, green beans, tomatoes, olives, hard-boiled egg. You know, basically it's a salad, you know, and tuna. Now what they do today is they serve the tuna basically raw. What it is it's seared on the outside, but the inside is raw. I particularly don't like that. You know, I'm not into raw fish unless we're going fishing, and then we use raw fish for bait. So I'm going to cook the tuna all the way through. Now, like I say, you could use canned tuna if you want. All right, anyway, what I'm using here is red potatoes, tomatoes, Greek olives, fresh tuna, green beans, which I forgot at the end of the video. I forgot the green beans. They're still in the microwave. And that's about it. Oh, and I made a cup out of Parmesan cheese. Here, you'll see what I mean when we get there. It's really nice. The Parmesan cheese cups, they taste really good. You know, basically what you're doing is you're baking Parmesan cheese, and it got a really good flavor to it. Wait, I'll show you when we get there. Okay, right now I'm searing the tuna and I'm boiling the potatoes in the microwave. You know, I'm cooking them. There they are. What you want to do with potatoes is try not to have them boiling. You know, try to get them right below a boil and then just cook them until they're done. Because the boiling, sometimes it you know, it boils the edges, and the edges get too soft, especially with potatoes like this that you have a skin on. Try not to boil them. Try to keep them right below a boil. They'll be a lot better, you'll see. Alright, so now the green beans were frozen. I have to put those in the microwave. I can't find these kind of green beans in the produce section anywhere. You know, everybody's got the green beans that are real big and thick. I don't want those. I want the real thin ones. and you can't find them anywhere. The only place I've ever found them is in the freezer. So that's what's going on with the frozen green beans. Now again, you could add anything you want to this. You know, you could add sauteed zucchini, yellow squash, mushrooms, broccoli. You could add anything you want. This is a salad, okay? And you don't. Okay, wait. Here's the Parmesan. Now, what I did, I took this pie tin and I sprayed that oil stuff on it. And I was going to buy a chunk of Parmesan, but then I saw they had this stuff already shredded. So I figured, hey, let me try this. Okay, now here's what you do. You're gonna put that on the pan, kind of spread it out. Now, you know, I don't remember. Excuse me. I don't remember if we used parchment paper or not on the Parmesan. But I just can't remember. So I did this one without parchment paper. And it worked. Except for the edges. The edges are a little bit stuck to the pan. So you're going to have to fight with it a little bit. Oh, by the way, throw that into an oven of 400 degrees. And but you got to keep a close eye on it. And you'll see when it comes out here in a minute. You'll see what it looks like. You know, you don't want it to get real brown because then it's not going to be pliable. If you get it just right, then it's pliable and you can make a cup out of it. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. I tell you, this really makes a good lunch. And again, you can serve it hot if you want. You know, it could be hot or cold, either way. I served it, it was kind of room temperature. You know, it wasn't really hot or it wasn't really cold. It was just kind of room temperature. Okay. I also have some Greek olives there. And I have some basil for the tomatoes. All my basil out in the greenhouse is all gone to seed, which is cool. I'll just plant some more. Basil grows like crazy. You know what else grows like crazy is ginger. If you want to grow some ginger, just go to the store and buy a clump of ginger and break some off and put it in the dirt. It'll start growing. It might take a while. For some reason, mine this year took quite a while. It took a couple months for it to come up. But it finally did. All right, there. The green beans are going in the microwave, which they're going to stay because I forgot about them in there. All right, now there's the Parmesan. Now you can see it's all bubbly and melted. And it has a really good flavor to it. You know what else is good with the Parmesan is pine nuts. If you put the Parmesan on a pan like this and then sprinkle pine nuts on top and then put it in the oven, oh man, they're really good in there. Okay, you could see I'm kind of wrestling with the edges a little bit, but that's okay because the edges, you know, it's okay to get the edges non-uniform. I'll show you here in a second as soon as I can get it off. Now I can't remember, like I said, I can't remember if the parchment paper helped or not. I don't know. This worked, so I didn't use the parchment. Alright, now there you go. Now this is the bottom of the pepper mill, which I'm going to use as, you know, the shape for the cup. Okay, now what I have to do is I have to let it cool. You have to let it cool off, otherwise If you take it off the pepper mill now, what'll happen is it'll just flatten out if it's hot. So I'm gonna wave it around in the air conditioning for a little while and get it to cool off. All right, let's see, there it is. There you go. And man, the taste, I mean the flavor of the Parmesan is really nice. It really is. It's not like regular Parmesan now. It's got a baked taste to it. It's really, really nice. All right, so there that goes. Here comes some potatoes on there. I like these red potatoes that are cut that way. All right, here's a Roma tomato, nice and ripe. Now, like I said, you could use anything in here now. You could do broccoli, cauliflower, I mean, you name it. It's nice is cauliflower baked in the oven with olive oil and a little Parmesan sprinkled on top, salt and pepper. Oh man, that's good stuff. You could do broccoli that way too. Okay, there's the tuna. Like I said, I forgot the green beans. I wish I wouldn't have. I mean, I remembered them once I made the video, but I forgot to put them on in the video. Green beans would have looked really nice on there. All right, let's see, where are we? Okay, here comes a hit of cilantro. Here you go. And oh, I have some basil for the tomatoes. There it is. I tell you, this is really a nice lunch, trust me. And you don't have to use tuna. Niçoise, all Niçoise means is from Nice or of Nice. That's all it means. So you could do chicken Niçoise, you could do anything, shrimp, lobster, you name it. The nicoise refers to excuse me. The nicoise refers to the potatoes, the tomatoes, the green beans, the olives. So nicoise does not describe what is in the salad. Like I say, they used to, or they still do. They use hard-boiled eggs. I mean, it's just endless what the stuff you can use in here. But I suppose if you follow, a few things, like the potatoes, the green beans, the tomatoes, well, then you could call it nicoise. You could say it's of Nice. All right, and try to get extra virgin olive oil. There really is a difference. Makes a big difference. Okay, there it is. Salt, pepper, olive oil. Oh yeah, baby. That's good stuff right there. All right. You might be able to find this someplace else around town, but you're not going to find it any better than this. I got to go. I got to eat.